ourselves, it's time to get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, yeah. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, yeah. President chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, yeah. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, yeah. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show, yeah. Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show. It's the Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show, yeah. Mizzle does show, yeah, the Mizzle does show.
How you doing?
Yes, mother flipping yes. What a day. What a day.
He hasn't been able to calm down. He hasn't been able to calm down since about, let's see, close to 8 o'clock ish Pacific Standard Time. As his long-awaited return has returned. Yes, the world's biggest party in the summer did happen. As yes, we'll get to that too eventually. But the world's biggest party happened, and yes, as Oos likes to call him, Joseph made his long-awaited return. As the dog pound went absolutely nuts, as the original Tribal Chief makes his return here at SummerSlam.
And did you not think I was going to order that shirt the moment I saw it? Did you think not?
Like I said, of course you did.
Yes. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Of course you.
Hence the reason why when I asked you that question and you said stand by, I was like, click. Click. It was very suspenseful.
Here.
It was very suspenseful because it was multiple names that could have came out, but he was that match and the right time was the perfect time for that. Especially the way Solo was talking about him, how Cody Rhodes was talking about him and stuff like that. This was needed to happen. So it worked out. It worked out fine.
Yes,
it sets up a lot of stuff that's coming up.
Because you have to plant the seeds for the Bloodline Civil War. Because keep this in mind, folks. We're now in August, so you got September, October. So you really got 2 months to really plan for War Games at Survivor Series in November.
Remember, they brought back Bad Blood too. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is about to be spectacular.
So there you have it. But welcome to episode 229 of the Mizzle and Dove Show.
Yes.
Glad you're with us. But yes, since he mentioned it, yes, something very special took place back on Friday evening in Cincinnati, Ohio, as Blake Snell becomes the 18th Giant and the 10th Giant since they moved to San Francisco in 1958 and throws a no-hitter. Now, here's the thing about that, folks, is, of course, Blake Snell has won 2 Cy Youngs, has been a fantastic pitcher, but as we know, Blake Snell's not necessarily a guy that goes late into innings.
The distance.
That was his very first ever complete. That was his very first ever complete game, and it turns into being a no-hitter as they shut out the Reds by a final score of 3-0 as greatest DJ in the world, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Matt.
Never tell him what to play. Hey, how was your extravaganza last night, brother?
Yes. How was the party?
Yes.
Which, by the way, pay the man.
Of course,
DJ Matt Sticks LLC.
And never tell him what to play.
If you need a DJ for whatever situation, whatever party it is, DJ Matt Sticks is your guy. Pay the man, and sounds like a good day for the DJ.
Hell to the yeah. That's what I like to hear, brother.
Sounds Sounds like a very good day with the DJ. But certainly it was a great atmosphere in Cincinnati as the Red fans and Giants fans definitely gave Blake Snell his due, which is a good thing. Of course, the Giants took one on the chin last night as they were down 6-0, but they came back late in the midnight hour to get within 2 runs, but lost 6-4. Like I said, every time they get to a game or 2 games under 500, they seem to take an L. Why that is, I don't know. But
absolutely,
Chapman right there. But Encarnacion, who was started the season in Mexico, raked in Sacramento, had a nice Apotaka home run in the 8th inning as the Giants lose 6-4 and they go back to 4 games or 2 games under 500. But the Diamondbacks did lose, so that did help them as far as trying to get the wild card slot, even though the Fathers did win, but the Mets did lose. Another team.
How far back are we?
Card. Coming into the game yesterday, I think it was like 4.5 back. Right now, if you're looking at the wild card stuff, still 4.5 back.
Hold on, real quick.
Diamondbacks lost.
As the DJ is speaking right now, he says, "I do travel, so hit me up for musical masterpiece. I will travel international. So international DJ Mastics, get you some. So please, 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 whatever occasion you're looking for, house party, weddings, whatever you need, the greatest DJ in the world will take care of you.
But just do one. But just do one thing.
Pay the man.
Never tell the DJ what to play, and of course, pay the man. More importantly than anything, is pay the man.
Hey, Mastics, get us a logo. Get us a logo on flyer so we can upload it, so we can start promoting you a little bit more on the show. Or we'll find something. But if you got something that we can to flash on the screen, send it to either me or Dub, and we'll start promoting you damn near every fucking show. For real, for real.
Of course, DJ Mastics, part of our good buddies, the All Pro Jaffos. Speaking of which, even though it was on the 3rd, it's technically the 4th, but to our good buddy and our good friend, Mr. Kawante Country Gate Foster, my guy. Happy mother effing birthday, my guy. Hope the next chapter is full of prosperity, blessings, happiness, peace, joy, everything that you want in this next chapter. Multiple times he's been on the show. Good buddy of ours. So Country K, the 16.
We'll give him the birthday shout out, but I just can't get jiggy with that college fucking football team that he likes, that piece of shit organization.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
You think I was not going to say that?
Even though
all love, K, man. Happy birthday, man. I hope you lived it up, man. Salute.
Yes, indeed. Like I said, very good friend of ours. And again, congratulations on getting the coaching job. I know that's something you've been putting your heart into it. So congratulations on that. I know you will do well. So congratulations on that. So definitely want to, like I said, if it's your birthday, we know you. We are gonna, shut you out here.
Say something.
Interesting things happening here in the wild world of sports. St. Lucia has the fastest woman in the world as Alfred gets by and beats Sha'Carri Richardson in the 100 meters in the women's finals. The 33rd game of the Olympiads.
She took third. Didn't Sha'Carri take third? She got the bronze, right?
She got the silver, and
okay.
No. Sha'Carri got silver, and then I want to say Jefferson got bronze. So it was not all bad for the U.S. They do get a silver and bronze, but St. Lucia gets their first ever medal, and it's gold in the 100-meter finals.
Wow!
So
that's why
if you are medal tracking. So if you are medal tracking right now, the United States still lead in total medals. They have 61.
How many gold?
The host country They're only 2 behind China. China still leads in gold with 16.
Hey, China stay kicking ass in the Olympics. They may not be
We'll see.
the top gold getter, like the gold, but they stay. I mean, medal winner, but they stay damn near number one getting gold.
Here's where China dominates. It's
shout out to
mainly
my birthday twin that's watching.
It's mainly it's diving, synchronized diving, because China has never lost ever. Certainly in my lifetime, watching the Olympics when it comes to that. Normally they do very well in men's team gymnastics.
Yes.
And another thing. So that's where mainly China gets their gold.
But they stay.
But then again,
always stay number one gold though for some. But I'm not shocked.
I mean, here's what. But I mean, here's the thing. When you and I were younger, and we were watching the Little League World Series, it was either always China, Chinese Taipei, Japan, Taiwan, or Korea, always seemingly in the final. Why? Because of their doggone fundamentals. Hence why we call the Spurs the San Antonio Fundamentals, because they're so fundamentally sound. But France has 41 in second. China is 37th in third. But as far as gold goes, China has 16. The U.S. has 14, mainly because of Simone Biles and Katie Ledecky. Let's just they probably have half of the 14 combined with what they did as
got like 10?
Katie Ledecky.
Did she just secure her 10th, 8th, or 9th or 10th one, right? Did she?
She has 9 gold medals or 9 medals. I think at least 7 of those are gold.
They better be happy that the man retired from swimming, because if he was still swimming, that gold count would probably be a little bit higher than what it is. You damn right. Even though the swimming was spectacular. I'm sitting here the other day watching it like, oh. I'm a little upset that I missed the track and field though. But life as who I am. Just don't sit down and watch TV that much and often.
I know.
But this Olympics has been spectacular to watch.
But so far, yes. But Simone Biles so far has 3 gold, possibly getting a 4th or a 5th as she's doing beam and floor. So there's that.
Oh, she didn't finish. So I thought she finished her beam yesterday. So she still got more stuff to go.
I think this is the all-around final, if I'm not mistaken, that she's participating in, if I'm not mistaken.
And she's retiring after this too. She has announced her retirement.
Wait, she's 27. She's 27. She has nothing left to prove in the world of gymnastics.
Nope, just let her husband do the work now.
It would suck though, because it would have been great to see her perform in LA in 28, but she'll be 31, like I said.
So we're
she
there,
really
right?
Has nothing left to prove.
God willing.
You heard what Mom said.
Oh, that's right.
You heard what she said.
She buffed us. We will be at the Olympics in LA. Yep. I got. Yeah, Mom buffed me. Excuse me. So yes. The Mizzle and Dove show might be live on location at the Olympics.
If NBC doesn't hire us by then. Just put it out there. I'm just saying.
Speak that shit into existence, bro. Speak it.
I'm just saying, if NBC needs the Mizzle and Dove show to host the late night portion of the Olympics with Marie Taylor, I am down. I'm just saying.
Hey, as my alter ego would say,
we will keep you up all night.
As my alter ego would say, I smell what you're stepping in.
Maximum effort. Maximum effort. But yeah, Simone Biles. But we finally get to see the men take place, get on the track. as again Julian Alfred from St. Lucia again wins the 100 meters as Sha'Carri Richardson takes second. She won it in a national record of 10.72 seconds as Sha'Carri took silver in 10.87, but Melissa Jefferson, the other American, claimed bronze. So, like I said, not all bad for the for the U.S. Although it sucked, unfortunately, that Fraser Price, the longtime former champion from Jamaica, got injured and was not able to participate to possibly be a part of the scene because this woman's 100 meters was loaded, and it's a shame. But unfortunately for the Americans, they still have not had a gold medal winner in the 100 meters since the legendary Hall of Famer Gail Devers did it back in '96 in the U.S. So perhaps.
So you mean to tell me we were 13 the last time somebody won a gold medal in track and field for us? 13? Seriously?
In the 100 meters, yes, as far as women goes, yes, the great Gail Devers, yes.
13 goddamn years old? Are you serious? We're flipping 41 years old now. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm appalled.
But I mean, it is what it is. But looking forward to what's coming up on the latest edition, as Team USA got the win over Puerto Rico as they advance.
They struggled in the beginning.
Pool play along.
It was a struggle in the beginning. I don't.
They did. Puerto Rico did give them some competition.
It was a flipping struggle.
So what we got going on today? So right now there's golf going on right now in Paris.
Do you have that playing in the background?
You got the women's 3,000. No, I just have a painting in the background. So you got the women's 3,000 meters steeplechase going on right now. Also coming up in about an hour and a half, you got the women's hammer throw on the track, and you have Heat 2. Yes, hammer throwing. You also got Heat 2 of the women's 200 meters. So you got that going. Heat 4 of the women's 200 meters. Women's road race and cycling. Then you got Heat 5 of the women's 200 meters. And then you got the finals of the men rings in gymnastics. That's all coming up today on the
Do we have anything live right now? Here. Or did you say golfing is going on right now, correct? Is that what you're saying? That's live?
Right now live is golfing, men's individual. That's in round 4. Also, we got men's individual archery going on right now. That's also live.
I might have to go grab the remote control just to put in the background and look at it. Because that's what I love about the Olympics. Depending on where it's at, you always have something on at late night, like when we're on
right now. Actually, right now we got Switzerland and China. Right now, the women in beach volleyball. That's live right now, folks.
I'll be right back.
Right now, they're in the second set.
I'll be right
back. Right now, Switzerland has the 8-5 lead in the second set. They lead 1-0. Coming up at 8 o'clock, you also have Brazil against the Aussies in women's volleyball on the beach. And, of course, at 9 a.m., you got another Switzerland team taking on España. And then at 1 p.m., Then at 1 p.m., you have the U.S. of Chang and Hughes taking on Italy at 1 p.m. So there you have it with that. So a lot of things going on here. So,
that's what happens when the Olympics is being played. There's always something. But, brother, let's talk about the incident that happened in the boxing. Now, was that a transgender that was boxing? Was that what was going on? What's the big story that's going on with the women boxing thing? Because I've been keeping my I always miss the article to try to read, so I don't know the full story. But if you know a little bit more about that, let's chime in on that for a little bit. for a second.
Okay, let me try to look. Let me try to look this up real quick as
Okay.
we are live here on the Mizzle and Dub Show, talking about the Olympics here going on right now.
And we do thank you guys for chiming in.
Okay, all right, so here is from so Algerian boxer Iman Chef clinches a medal after outcry fueled by gender misconceptions. So she is from Algeria. She clinched a medal in an emotional fight on Saturday that followed days of scrutiny and online abuse as misconceptions about her gender exploded into a large class. Now, she defeated Anna Luca Harmani of Hungary in the quarterfinals of the women's 66 kilogram division. She will at least win a bronze medal.
Okay.
But I mean, obviously, the IBA is, under investigation. But they're saying that, she failed an unspecified eligibility test to compete last year over elevated levels of testosterone. She won her opening bout in the games on Thursday, knocking out her opponent, tearfully abandoned the fight just 46 seconds into the fight.
Yeah, I did see that. I read that article.
So we don't know, but I mean, situation going on right now with her. But there's that.
All right.
There's always something on that line, but coming up at 2 a.m., and I'm thinking this is 2 a.m. Pacific time. You got women's featherweight in the quarterfinals. You got also
more boxing
featherweights in the quarterfinals. Yes, all women's boxing. I'm trying to figure out when the men are going to box. But yeah, you got boxing all morning.
Oh, from the chat,
5-9 coming.
Her opponent fought like she.
Good Lord.
I was trying to have fucking positive feelings right now. I'm sitting here riding on a fucking cloud because one of my favorite fucking wrestlers just came back, your tribal chief, and now I got to deal with this bullshit. You keep coming up with fucking slogans like that, your ass will get banned just as fast as we let you come back on this show. Also, just kidding, like you were just kidding. You see how fast that comes? They don't call me fucking Wade Wilson for no reason.
All right. Today is the 4th. Okay, so
yes,
we have. There's also some men's boxing. Yes. Okay. So, all right. So we got women's quarterfinals, and we got men's semifinals. We got France against the Dominican Republic. Also, we got Canada against France. So a lot of Frenchies making the semifinals in boxing. So we got.
I'm trying to be a better person when it comes to talking about my Raiders. So you kind of sit me down the wrong path there for a second. I've been a lot better. Hold on, let's just be real. Once he would have said that, this whole show would have turned about me roasting you. I promise you, the old me would have done that. This whole show would have turned upside down, and my brother would have had this look on his face. So I've come a long way. So nice try.
So we got another French and Canada boxer in the 63.5 kilograms division.
Frenchie.
80 kilograms. 80 kilograms. We got a Dominican Republic against Kazakhstan, and then we got España against looks like Azelia in the 92 kilograms semifinals. So a lot of stuff going on. I knew there was a Cuban somewhere boxing. 2 Cubans boxing.
I mean, how would it not be? How would it not be? It would just not be right if there was not a Cuban in boxing in the Olympics. I'm just sorry.
Clarissa Shields would beat her. No, I'm reading 5-9's comments. I said Clarissa Shields would beat her ass. I'm just saying. That's a whole different animal. Clarissa would mess that girl up.
She's a different type of boxer. That's almost like please don't see me in the back alley type boxer. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But no, boxing would not be right if there was not a Cubana. It would not be a Cubana not in the Olympics. That just don't sound right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right now we got men's individual stroke play in round 4 going on right now on golf that you can watch. We also got tennis coming up, and like I said, all the boxing for your needs. Of course, cycling, table tennis, archery.
What time does that kick off?
Artistic gymnastics.
As much as I would love to talk about that, sir, it's still probably a lot of guests on here that have not seen it. And
yes.
Okay, you want a rating? 15 out of 10.
15
out of 10.
15.
And you see, we said that. Yeah, 15 out of 10. I have seen it.
15 out of 10.
Wednesday will be my 3rd time seeing it. And I never, ever, ever pay for a movie more than once. Ever. I don't give a damn.
I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it for the 2nd time tonight. Like I said, and I'll say it like this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have never laughed in a movie from start to finish like I did watching this movie.
Bro,
and I have laughed.
Okay, Quan 5, you're going to get a little bit out of us right now because I really have not talked to him about this. So I guess we're going to do it. So bear with the sports fans. We're going to nerd out for like under 5 minutes. Bro, the fucking opening of the movie. That was it right there. I was sold with the... Come on now. The opening was just ridiculous. And I'm going to say this. The claw scene. Yeah, see? Yes. But and I'm going to tell you this. Hugh Jackman did not lose a step at all. He picked up where he left off with Logan. And he just made it ouch. So you both of you knew what I was talking about with the claws. Perfect. But Hugh Jackman did not lose a step. He even made I'm so glad that Disney decided to let them be. Just hearing Wolverine cuss was just spectacular. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
I'm just going to say it like this. And I gotta pick up the mic. And I gotta pick the mic up for this one.
Tap it. Tap the mic. There it is. You got it. There it is. There's announcements, ladies and gentlemen.
I will forever, for the rest of my life, I will forever look at a Honda Odyssey different. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I know I said something about Honda Odysseys, but Honda fucks. Hey, I'm not trying to be a spoiler, but I just say that, man, this movie was. And Quan 5. So you had something
Damn
to
it,
say
Quan.
about you.
Damn it, Quan.
You said,
damn it.
You said he was amazing. So there's rumors that Secret Wars, if you did see the movie, there was an Easter egg. Wolverine and Deadpool is supposed to be in Secret Wars. Some form of a variant of Wolverine, but Deadpool and Wolverine is supposed to be in that, and a couple other movies.
And not to mention, they are once again making a pitch to one Tom Cruise to be a Tony Stark variant. In Secret Wars. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because this whole because this whole movie basically has.
It's opening up the
I will
next
say
phase.
it like this.
No, literally, Deadpool and Wolverine opened up the next phase of what Marvel is about to do. As the timeline.
No, it basically saved the universe. It's going to cross over $1 billion for the first time since Endgame did it, which is their first big payday in a very, very long time. Yeah. Well, I mean,
just
for those that are
was announced, Robert Downey Jr. has played Dr. Doom. But if you are a nerd, you would know in the comics,
a nerd,
Tony Stark's
they switch bodies.
Dr. Doom. Yes. Know your history.
They switch bodies. They switch bodies.
Yes,
they switch minds.
Yes.
This is how the infamous Iron Man came to be in the comics.
Guess what, brother? You know how they killed off Tony Stark's, right? Now, remember when they tried to bring him back to life, they tried to find a variant of him. But they found the wrong one because it was Doom that they brought back.
Yes. It was Von Doom.
So understand. Sorry,
I'm anxious to see how I'm anxious to see how the Russo brothers are going to tell this story. With Avengers Doom coming up in 2027.
So, do you think that now Disney?
Immensely.
Do you think now Disney will open up the floodgates and start letting a little bit more of their content be a little more rated R? Oh, you've been
interesting.
Invited. You've been invited.
Interesting. Well, now, I might have to take up on that offer, 5'9".
West Comics Podcast. Oh my goodness, indeed. I'll definitely, definitely send us a link and I'll subscribe and watch. I'd love to hear what my fellow nerds got to say.
Which by the way, shout out to Quan59 and Gorilla Cross Sports. Please subscribe to them as they have Let the Roll Bounce, unnamed sports show in the Gorilla Cross Studios. Kikuchi had a nice debut for the Astros as he struck out 11 as he'll help the Astros pitching staff. Other scores that went down here in the major leagues today on this past Saturday. Pirates got the win over the Diamondbacks 4-2 in Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, the A's took a bad loss against the Dodgers 10-0 in the Coliseum. Yankees beat the Blue Jays 8-3. Cardinals beat the Cubs 5-4. Nationals beat the Brewers 6-5 or 6-4. Tigers beat the Royals 6-5. Rangers beat the Red Sox 7-4. Twins beat the White Sox 6-2. The Chicago White Sox are 27-86 on the season. Ouch. Orioles beat the Guardians 7-4. Got it. So, for those that do watch the unnamed sports show on Gorilla Cross, it will return in a few weeks' time for the football season. Rays beat the Astros 6-1.
You could have read what he said. I'll put it out there.
4-3. I'm not trying to get you more riled up than you already are. Padres beat the Rockies 3-2. Angels beat the Mets 5-4. Mariners beat the Phillies 6-5. Now, again, we will have our yearly football prediction show. We don't have a date set yet, but it is coming. So,
and it could last 6 hours if we
be aware of what's coming up. But let me ask. So let me ask you this question. As we dive into the world of football. So how do you feel about Tyreek Hill being number one of the top 100 players of 2024?
Wait, he was the number one?
Yeah. Tyreek Hill's number one.
Who was number two?
Okay, so we'll just We'll
I know
just
Max
do
was 10.
the
I know
top
Max
10.
was
Okay.
10. So yeah, I know Max was 10. So which little
yes,
disrespect. Little disrespect.
Crosby.
I think Max should have been top
Crosby
5.
was 10. Kelsey was 9. Kelsey was number 9. TJ Watt number 8. Trent Williams number 7. Chris Jones number 6.
Patrick
Myles
Mahomes
Garrett
was
number 5.
Patrick Mahomes was 2.
Mahomes was 4. Christian
No
McCaffrey
way.
is 3. Number 2, Lamar Jackson. Number 1, Tyreek Hill. So, if you want to go top 20,
we can stay top 10. I would flip a lot of this list. A lot. How the fuck is the Super Bowl?
Thanks for chiming
champion?
in. 5. Thanks for.
Let's read what you gotta say. Gotta bounce, fellas. Church.
Thanks for chiming in.
I know.
5,
I got
appreciate
church.
it.
I got church in the morning too. Hey.
So as you were saying,
it's a good list, but how are you putting the Super Bowl champion at 4? And I'm gonna sip a little bit of beer. Me saying
Patrick
that,
Mahomes?
that's the fucking chief. How is he 4? How is he lower than Lamar? I know Lamar won the MVP, but that man won the Super Bowl.
From that perspective, I understand and I agree.
Unless we just talk about all around talent. Are we talking? Is this a list of all around talent?
That's hard to say. All I'm going to say is this is just my 2 cents, and I could be wrong. But I think because Mahomes' stats dipped, and I think because his interception numbers went up this past season, that possibly could be why he's at number 4 in this particular in this particular list.
Okay.
I can understand why McCaffrey. I can understand why CMC is at number 3. I can understand that.
I still would have flip-flop. I think if you're not going to have Pat Mahomes at 2, I think Christian McCaffrey should have been 1 or 2. I kind of see why Tyreek Hill is number 1. But you take Christian McCaffrey away from your offense.
It's not the same offense. Absolutely. It's not the same offense. You're absolutely right about that. And
you know what I'm saying?
Even when Tyreek, be an idiot not to think that.
And even when Tyreek Hill got hurt, the Dolphins still played pretty fair. You know what I'm saying? Christian McCaffrey's a difference maker.
He just
and there it is. Damn it! I gave a Chief and a fucking Niner credit. Hold on.
Well, Mr. Hill just got a nice new deal. He's got a 90 million a year over 3 years. Well, with all them kids he got, he needs to. So,
he ain't trying to claim some of them. Or am I thinking about somebody else?
He's trying to be like.
No, it's Justin Jefferson. I think
Nick Cannon, maybe.
Nick Cannon claiming all.
Got it. So that's true. Can you imagine the tax return on that? My God. And I'm sorry. Anyhow, so 65 million guaranteed. So the adjusted deal bumps up his total guaranteed money to an astounding $106.5 million, according to Ian Rappaport. Yes, he is indeed making bank. So when he got traded to the Dolphins,
he got
instantly
paid.
Received a 4-year. He received a 4-year, $120 million deal in 2022, which put him at the $30 million per year salary. Last season he had 1799 in yards, 13 TDs. Just now turned 30.
It's not like saying
Miami
he ain't
also
worth the money.
Jalen Waddle.
Damn. Yeah, they've been spending a lot of money.
Unfortunately for the Cardinals, their outside linebacker, second year linebacker BJ Olajari is out for the season, tore his ACL, which is unfortunate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He was carted off the practice field. Not good, but I mean, unfortunately, a lot of non-contact injuries do happen during training camp. It sucks. It sucks balls. Needless to say, it just sucks for the Cardinals. But today, the latest enshrinees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame got their gold jackets and made their speeches today. Julius Peppers, Randy Greshire, Patrick Willis, Andre Johnson, Devin Hester, Steve Mongo McMichael, and Dwight Freeney getting their gold jackets. Of course, for Andre Johnson, he is the first Houston Texan to make way into Canton, Ohio.
Fucking
deserved. The all-time great.
Don't like the college he went to, but damn it, he was a spectacular player. Well deserved to Andre Johnson, man, and beat the shit out of Courtney Finnegan too.
Yes, he did, with a right to the face and left the jaw. But Julius Peppers, the only guy since 1982 to have 100+ sacks. Tar Heel, North Carolina. Also part of the North Carolina basketball team.
Hello.
In Chapel Hill.
That's how I know about
him. Now I know for me, now this is just my personal take. I didn't think he played enough seasons to get in. So, I mean, as much as I am happy that my guy Patrick Willis got in, of course, always good to see another red and gold member get in there. But I think it was shocking because, again, like I said, I thought because he didn't play that long was going to hurt him, but I guess it didn't.
Or what
he got in because I'll say it like this.
How did he get in, Dub? As a Niner fan, this is not me being a hater I'm asking like a real sports question. What did he do? Because I don't understand how John Taylor got in. Jonathan Taylor?
You mean Jason Taylor?
Jason Taylor, yeah. Thank you. I don't understand how the hell he got in. But
Jason Taylor.
Yes, for the Dolphins. Yeah, I don't understand how the hell he got in. So,
well, I'll say it like this. Defensive Rookie of the Year, 5-time All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler, on the 2010s All Decades team. I guess they felt that was enough for him to get in because, again, now
isn't there Super Bowl
I will go back to the last two 49ers that got enshrined.
Isn't there Super Bowl champions that probably got accolades?
I'm sure they
kind of close to that.
I'm sure there are. Again, like I said, again.
And my guy that plays with the silver and black won 2 Super Bowls and can't get in. Okay, cool. Yes, I went there. Sorry.
Again, I was not expecting Patrick Willis to get in.
Yeah, that was a big shocker. 100%. 100%. I didn't see that one coming.
Because I'll just say like this. The last 2 Niner inductees in Bryant Young and Patrick Willis kind of shocked me because Bryant Young had a very damn good career. Yes, I didn't know if it was Hall of Fame worthy, but he got in, shockingly. Now, him winning a Super Bowl in his rookie year, I think kind of helped him. But I mean, you really can't get mad. I mean, you really can't get mad at this list. I mean, well, first off,
no.
The fact that it took,
I understand Patrick Willis getting in. I just think it was too soon. I think it's a few other players that could have got in before him. eventually he should be in the Hall of Fame, but he's already here now. So, but
I
I'm not saying he didn't have a Hall of Fame career. I just don't think, is this his first year? Is this first year eligibility?
If he's on the ballot, it would.
Because that's leading up to I sent you the list of next year, and it's a few people that I want to ask you about. Not maybe just one. If I'll tell you this, Patrick Willis got in, and it's maybe his first year. If they don't put Marshawn Lynch in the Hall of Fame his first year, which is next year, we got some problems.
Okay, so this was Patrick Willis's second year on the ballot. He made his first appearance on the ballot last year.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. His third year. I'm sorry.
Even, you know what? So I feel less about my statement is more or less, but do you think Marshawn gets in on his first? Because Eli Manning is up too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Eli.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's go read the list, brother. Or no, finish off the who got inducted, and then we'll get to the next year's list, and we'll name who we think could get the.
The only thing I was gonna say is, I really don't know why it took Randy Grashire that long to get in.
100%.
The linebacker for the Broncos.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I was making a fuss about why did it take Chuck Howley this long to get into the Hall of Fame, the great Cowboys linebacker from the 70s. Because I'll say it like this, and I don't care. Yes, I watched him all my life on ESPN, but Tom Jackson should get some damn play to get in the goddamn Hall of Fame because Tom Jackson was a damn good linebacker for many, many years.
I can't disagree
with the
on
Broncos,
that
and he was Randy Grashire's, and he was Randy Grashire's teammate. I'm just saying. Now
I can't hate on that.
Now let's see here. Now here's some people on the ballot right now. Like, okay. Again, I'm still trying to understand how Darren Woodson, a key cog of the Cowboys defense of the 90s, how he's still not in. How Torrey Holt is still not in. How Eric Allen is still not in.
Really?
That's
yes.
Travesty.
That's a travesty.
Yes.
He's a damn good corner. And that's before he was good with the Eagles.
Yes. Now, Eddie George is on the ballot. Interesting.
Oh, baby. Now that gets interesting. That gets real interesting right there. Oh, wait.
He's on the ballot. Hines Ward's on the ballot.
Yep.
Yes. Well, so here we go. Next year, first people. Now, this is just first guys on the ballot for eligibility. This coming from Adam Schefter. We just talked about Marshawn Lynch. We just talked about Eli Manning. Earl Thomas. T. Sizzle, Terrell Suggs. Aqib Talib. Luke Kuechly. Marshall Yanda. And Adam Vinatieri.
I'll tell you this. Out of what we just said out of that, Eli Manning, he'll get his. He'll get it. Adam Vinatieri will get it. And that's horrible. But I believe Adam Vinatieri will get it and Eli Manning will get it.
But here's my okay, outside of being Peyton's little brother and beating Brady twice in the Super Bowl, what did Eli really do in his career? That was so good.
Just that. He beat the greatest quarterback ever, bro.
And again, I'm not.
But he also has two rings.
Oh, Tom Brady's on.
He has two rings. Oh, we already know. We already know when Tom Brady comes up for the Hall of Fame, everybody should just understand is that he's getting that jacket when he's the moment that they announce that he is available. Everybody in the world know he's first ballot. Am I lying? Tell me where's the lie. If anybody that's watching this is paying attention, do you think Tom Brady is not
debating
going to be first ballot?
I'm not. No, please, that you be an idiot to argue that. That's not what I'm saying. But here's my thing with Eli. Okay. For his career. Okay, yes, he was 8-4 in the playoffs. I get it. I understand it.
That's one mark.
However, his record, his record as a quarterback was he was a 500 quarterback for his career. He was 118 and 118 in his career, not counting the postseason. Okay, yes, I get it. Yes, he threw over for 50, yes, he threw 50,000 or 57,000 yards. I get it. He threw for 306 touchdowns. Yeah, I get it. Yes, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. Yes, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Yes, won the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Yes, I get that. Yes, he's a 4-time Pro Bowler. But outside of throwing the 2 luckiest catches you can ever throw in the Super Bowl, the helmet catch by David Tyree, and how Mario Manningham got his feet in bounds, and how Eli just placed it as perfectly as you could place it. Again, outside of that, what makes Eli a Hall of Famer? Now, again, I agree with you. He's more than likely probably going to get in just because of the fact that he beat Brady twice in one of those games. The Patriots were 18-0, trying to go 19-0. I understand it. Just like, in my opinion, Joe Namath got put in the Hall of Fame because of Super Bowl III. I get it. I understand it. Doesn't mean I agree with it, but I get it. But I mean, I would love for Marshawn to get in as a first ballot, just because I want to see Marshawn go Oakland so bad in smack dab of Canton, Ohio,
and that bus is going to be ridiculous.
And plus, I want to see him eat some Skittles as he's talking about his speech.
And wait, who you think
Marshawn is always good TV?
Exactly. So I say this: Marshawn should get in within his. If it's not this year, maybe by year 3 he should be in. And it'd be a travesty if he does. If it takes a while to get him in.
Well, I mean, heck, Fred Taylor's still not in. Neither is Ricky Waters, and those are some pretty damn good running backs too.
And neither is Roger Craig.
I don't.
Yep, I struck a nerve.
Now we have said this many times. We have said this many times on this show. More than once. We've had discussions with friends of ours on this show. Okay. So, for those that missed out the last class we had on this, get your pen and paper and take some notes, folks, because Roger Craig, Mr. High Knees, the Nebraska Cornhusker,
indeed,
was the very first man to run for 1,000 yards and receive for 1,000 yards.
Right.
He was Marshall Faulk before Marshall Faulk became Marshall Faulk, and Roger Craig was a damn better blocker. Who's in the Hall of Fame? And Roger Craig was a damn better blocker than Marshall Faulk.
And who got more?
Okay. Before Roger Craig,
who got more Super Bowls?
That'd be Mr. Craig. He's got 2 more rings than Mr. Faulk.
Yeah, there it is.
Mr. Craig never Mr. Craig never experienced a football defeat in the Super Bowl.
No.
Marshall Faulk has.
No.
Okay. Marshall Faulk, before he became the starter, was the lead blocker for Wendell Tyler. And Wendell Tyler was no slouch at running back.
Was that the Indianapolis?
Okay. Roger Craig was. Mr. Faulk was originally an Indianapolis Colt. Absolutely. Yes, he was. Never got to the Super Bowl as a Colt, but got to the played in 2 Super Bowls as a member of the Greatest Show on Turf.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, how he is still not in, just like how you feel like, and I do agree, how you feel like that Lester Hayes and Plunkett should be the next 2 Raiders to get in. Roger Craig needs to be the next 49er to get into the Hall of Fame.
And I don't disagree with that either.
That's no disrespect to Patrick Willis.
Understandable.
And I'm happy for Patrick. But
yes,
damn it, Roger Craig should have got in before Patrick Willis.
100%.
Again, call me a hater if you want to. I'm just saying.
Well, that's not hating.
3-time Super Bowl champion.
You saying that against your own? They're both Niners, you know. So
no, but I mean,
facts is
yes. I'm just saying that Roger Craig should have got in before Patrick Willis.
I agree.
I'm just, I agree. It's tough. And again,
I would like to know what's the criteria to get to the Hall of Fame.
I mean, for a long time, that would be yes, because first off, I want to know who is the media member that is representing you,
bro. Listen to what I'm up here
and pleading the case to the council.
Listen.
That's what I would like. That's what I would like to know is who is. Go ahead. Uh-oh. Now he's getting the mic. Here we go, folks.
It pains me to say this, but it's a fact. How the hell is Warren Sapp in the Hall of Fame before Roger Craig?
You can say that about a lot of players.
That is a travesty.
Because I mean, it took Andre Reed long to get in the Hall of Fame. It took Art Monk long to get in the Hall of Fame. It took Chris Carter long. It took Tim Brown long. And I'm just like, what are we looking at? Harold Carmichael, it took him long to get in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, what are we looking at? Okay. And who we just mentioned, Randy Gratshire for the Broncos. How did Steve Atwater get in before he did? And again, and it's like, why did Cliff Branch have to die before he got in? Why did Ken Stabler have to die before he got in? Now, by the grace of God, thank the good Lord that Coach Flores was able to be alive to get his recognition. But on the flip side, it took way too long for Don Coryell to get his just due. And I'm like, why did it take this long for Air Coryell to get in the doggone Hall of Fame? I mean, we're talking about one of the greatest offensive influencers in football history. I mean, he's right up there with Walsh and Sid Gilman and all that. Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Not much. Looks like they got a list of players up there, and they're doing this. Yeah.
Blind darts. Good.
Yeah.
Blind darts. Good Lord. But I mean, it is what it is. But I can assure you, folks, that we'll probably have more discussions about this in the upcoming weeks. As, like I said, you'll be seeing a lot of our faces because we are getting that closer to football season.
Hey, Uncle Bobby.
Unc, we know that. Well, I mean, that's a fact. That is a cold.
If
I
you know
mean,
anything
they
about
made
the
a
Raiders
30
in
for
the
30
NFL,
about this.
Exactly. You put that silver and black jersey on and be successful. They're just gonna wait till you're dead or old to put you in.
Yeah, watch.
Thank goodness that. Well, you know what?
Watch. Watch.
I hate to say it, but I'm kind of glad Charles Woodson went to Green Bay because
Green Bay.
Yep, because that got him in sooner. That got him a lot. If he was a flat out just a Raider doing that, I don't know if he would have got in like that. So,
if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but I think Howie Long was the last first ballot Raider to make the Hall of Fame, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say Howie Long is the last one in regards to being a first ballot Raider Hall of Famer.
I don't know that answer to that, but I won't doubt your knowledge.
Like I said, I could be wrong. Well, that's true too.
Yes, it does.
Like I said, if you have not watched the 30 for 30 about Al Davis and Pete Rozelle, first off, do yourself a service and go watch it because it's fantastic. Well,
just look at
it like this.
Just look at when the Raiders won that Super Bowl and Pete had to hand Al Davis that Super Bowl. You can see he was like, "This mother, I gotta get this mother."
Which time? Which time? The second time? The second time or the third time? Because
I think the Washington.
In both
one.
cases,
it was the. I think it was like, the Washington one. When we beat Washington, you knew he did not want to, because it wasn't the Washington just win, baby. When Rozelle gave it to him.
That was Super Bowl 18, yeah.
And that's when he said, just win, baby, right? Yeah. Rozelle did not want to give him that Lombardi, brother, and you see it. See, look, agree, yep.
And that comes
see it.
And Al would not let Brent Musburger hold the microphone for nothing. If you watch that post-game show carefully, he would not. He's like, Brent, give me the microphone. Now, different because he let Brian Gumble hold the microphone.
He did because he respected
him. Brent started asking questions, and then Al. Well, I mean, even though Brian Gumble sounds like he's white as hell, Brian Gumble has been a very fantastic journalist and a broadcaster for many, many years. Of course, Real Sports on HBO before they shut it down was one of the best sports shows ever. And Brian Gumble and his crew did a fantastic job covering that. Quite sad that it's off the air, but Real Sports on HBO with Brian Gumble was a very, very great staple for many, many years. But I mean, again, people will say what they say about Al, but like I said, a lot of the stuff that you see in today's NFL involving women and people of color, minorities, none of that would have happened if it wasn't for the Maverick. Like I said, you don't have female GMs in other sports because Al started it. I mean, you don't have, minority head coaches because Al originated it. He did. You don't see people going to HBCUs because Al was the first one to do it. I mean, that's just, what it is. I mean, like I said, people have their love-hate. I get it. I understand it. But like I said,
I love the band. Hey.
There's a lot of respect for Al because, like I said, Al played a huge part with the merger. Even though he was trying to keep the AFL as his own entity, but he was a key cog in getting the merger done. So there's a lot of things that Al did behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. But nonetheless, like I said, you'll be seeing a lot of our faces as the upcoming season comes to about. Because,
This
like
is
I
the
said,
last
there is,
Sunday without
as our dad likes
football.
to say, BS football
This is the last Sunday without football.
coming your way.
Did you hear that?
There was some there was some action that did take place up there in our brother. Yeah, I did hear that. But to our brethren up north in the Maple Leaf country, on Thursday, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers shut out the BC Lions 25-0. But Vernon, did come at a cost for the BC Lions, as unfortunately their quarterback Vernon Adams Jr. got hurt with a knee injury. But we will see how long that will take place for the Lions. On Friday, the Alouettes, the defending Grey Cup champions, they beat the Hamilton Tiger Cats 33-16. And then yesterday, Saturday, the Edmonton Elks beat the Saskatchewan Roughriders 42-31. And the Elks get their first win of the season. And then later on today, we don't know each other, as his beloved boatmen, the Argonauts of Toronto, take on my beloved Stampeders of Calgary in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So that game will definitely be on the laptop as we get it on there here with the CFL. But interesting. Okay, so the women go to the semifinals.
Oh, you are one.
Okay, now. So now that Unc has mentioned that, now we have to tell the story, and we have told it on this show before, but
is it about dad against the Dolphins? Dad and the Dolphins?
It is the Sea of Hands game.
The Sea of Hands.
So the Sea of Hands. So as mentioned, Uncle Bobby was working at the Coliseum, just like
no.
So obviously,
okay. No, it was Dad that was at the game, not Uncle Bobby. Dad was on the field.
Yes. But I'm saying they both worked at the Coliseum, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Yes. Indeed.
Both, okay. So obviously the Sea of Hands game, Dolphins, Raiders, the 74 division playoffs. Dolphins trying to three-peat at the Coliseum against the Raiders. Obviously, the infamous Clarence Davis Sea of Hands touchdown, to where Snake somehow does not get sacked. The ball's up in the air, floats, and Clarence Davis, in between 5,000 Dolphin hands, somehow comes up with the ball. Indeed. So Dad has told the story many times, saying, but if you look at the film, you see a red jacket. If you see a guy jumping up and down, that is me. But NFL films, for some reason, won't show that footage. But he has said vigorously, you will see somebody in a red Coliseum jacket jumping up and down on the field. That was me.
Yep. And I believe him.
That is the great story.
I definitely believe my dad when he says that, because he explains that story so vivid. Like a person that was there. And I've tried to find the footage, and every time I see the footage, I'm like, where? Nah,
I'm gonna say this. NBC has it somewhere.
They do.
NBC has it somewhere in their film vault. It's somewhere.
My dad is on TV somewhere.
I'm sure NFL.
On TV somewhere. I believe it.
I'm sure NFL I'm sure NFL Films has it somewhere in their vault. You know what? We need to find Jaws. We need to find Ron Jaworski to be like Jaws. Go. Let's go to the film vault since you practically live there. But
and I just want to find the red coat. Just the red coat.
please, thank you. That's all. That's all I need. But yeah, he said it was the red jacket.
Yeah,
when he has told the story.
Yeah, Pop said the red jacket, huh? So that's what I know.
I mean, Coliseum Blazers, gotta love it. But
you gotta
again, coming up this Thursday, we got some BS football going on here. We got the Patriots and the Panthers, and the Lions and the Giants. And then Friday, we got Dolphins, Falcons in Miami. We got Steelers and Texans in Pittsburgh. We got the Battle of the Birds between the Ravens and the Eagles in Baltimore. Then Saturday, Commanders and Jets, Bills and Bears, Mizzle's beloved Raiders on the boat taking on the Vikings in the Twin Cities, Packers and Browns, Niners and Tennessee against the Titans, Bengals and the Buccaneers in Cincinnati, Jaguars and the Chiefs in Jacksonville, Florida, Chargers home to the Seahawks in Inglewood, and in the Big Toaster, the Saints against the Cardinals. Then, of course, the nightcap on Sunday, you got the Colts and the Broncos, and you got the Rams and the Cowboys, and that's your Week 1 preseason matchups, joint practices, and all points in between. So, like I said, full throttle on the Mizzle and Dub show was going to kick off during football season. You gotta love it. Again, congratulations to all the winners in the Olympics. Like I said, we got more volleyball, boxing, track and field. Like I said, the men finally getting on the track today. So anxious to see how that will go around.
Oh, snap.
Now I'm trying to find the gentleman. What happened?
I just remembered today is First Sunday, so I'm definitely going to have to lay down and get some rest because First Sunday is requested to be on camera. So,
oh, nice.
Make sure that I'm
so
fresh.
The big question here is, can Noah Lyles bring the gold back for the United States in the 100 meters? That remains to be seen.
I think he could.
Can't wait to see it. But nonetheless, it is nap time for the both of us here on this version of the Mizzle and Dub Show. And we appreciate you guys for staying up with us as we give you just a little bit over an hour and 10 minutes. Again, congratulations to all the gold medal winners.
That is real short.
Congratulations to all. Right, congratulations to all the winners in the Olympics, and congratulations to the newest enshrinees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Congratulations to Julian Alfred of St. Lucia. She is the world's fastest woman. There might be some humble pie out there, for sure. But nonetheless, thank you to everybody for chiming in. And
Yes,
here is the bracket for me. So here is the bracket for men's basketball. So we're in the quarterfinals now. So right now it'll be Serbia against Australia, Greece against Germany. Now France against Canada will be really, really interesting in that game because that might be a tremendous game between those two, as France and Canada definitely making some statements. And the United States will be taking on Brazil in the quarters. So obviously they will take on the winner of Serbia and Australia in the semifinals, and of course the gold medal game. So that's the bracket here in basketball for the men's. So yeah, with that said, thank you to everybody for chiming in here on the Mizzle and Dub show. We appreciate it.
We do.
United Brothers Production Channel. Again, don't forget about the other side of the ball on Wednesdays with the A7FL, and of course, Mizzle and Dub Show will have our yearly football prediction show. We just don't have
we
the
also
date yet.
got
Yes, sir.
we also got a new show coming around. We're just trying to figure out the dates to where we can all three of us sit down and discuss this show.
Chris, Mizzle, and Dub will indeed be talking some ish, if you will, also during the football season.
Yes,
and good night, Unc. Sleep well. And be in peace. And you guys be in peace and enjoy your first Sunday in August. As Mizzle just said, the last Sunday without no NFL football.
Oh, baby.
For the rest of 2024. Nonetheless, for the original tribal chief / Wade Wilson,
acknowledge me.
I'm Nintendo saying thank you for watching, and as always, it is 5 o'clock some damn where, and you've been watching episode number 229 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. And to quote LA Knight, the new United States heavyweight champion, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And a yeet.
And actually, SummerSlam was actually pretty good.
I might watch that falling asleep.
Same. Good night. Yeet.
Or good morning.
Or whatever you want to call it. Your original tribal chief is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh!